do not try to make DE force people to play arbitrations. Do not trick them into following this really terrible suggestion and put like these mods in like just arbitration rotations instead. I will fine you if you manage to do that. I will fine you, and I will delete Warframe from your computer. I know you can just reinstall it. I know, I understand that, but like this, it's all I've got.
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know, and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I'm just I'm just so upset. I am so upset. All right. Yeah, complainers. You did it. You really did it, you madmen. You crazy madmen. Yeah, so DE is already like sort of going in and tweaking stuff and making some changes and whatnot based on feedback from the community. And one of the things that they have changed now, thanks to all of you people out there with your good suggestions, they have now decided that the new Galvanized Mods will no longer be earned from Steel Path. They will now be earned from Arbitrations. You did it, people. Yeah, you really did it. Congratulations. Like, hey man, I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy because you got what you asked for. Instead of being able to farm these mods in Steel Path, which, mind you, we could do just fine. No problem at all with farming Steel Path. And where steel essence is collected by the hundreds, and you get guaranteed steel essence from dailies, and you get acolytes to spawn in, and it's fine. We have now decided, thanks to you people, this is what you wanted, this is what you asked for. We will now farm for the new mods in a game mode that has 1 mission per hour, which means you can't do this thing you did in the Steel Path, or you can be like, oh look, I'll run in, I'll do an exterminate mission in 2 minutes or so, and I'll get, you know, I don't know, 5 steel essence or whatever. Or a sabotage, yeah, I can do that super fast. No. Now we can only do it in endless missions, survival, defense, stuff like that. It will only be 1 mission per hour. So once you're done with this mission, if you complete this mission in like 5 minutes and then extract, you gotta wait an hour until you can play another one. And you gotta collect Vitus Essence to buy the new mods in the Arbitration store. We don't know yet what they are gonna cost. What if they cost like 50 Vitus Essence for one of these mods? What if they cost 100 Vitus Essence for one of these mods, right? Vitus Essence, you kill arbitration drones to get them. They have a, what is it, like a 3% drop chance to get 1. That's what you wanted, people. You don't have any revives in this game mode either. Nope. So if you die, you die, and then your teammates have to play the index for a while and collect points so that they can revive you. And now so many like new people are gonna be playing this game mode who don't know how to play it, because people are gonna gravitate toward this now to farm Vitus Essence, and you're gonna be put up in like so many bad teams. And you're gonna have such a hard time and such a struggle, and you're not gonna have fun. But hey, man, this is what you wanted. You know, where do I fit into all of this? What do I do now? Here's the thing. I put out a poll on the channel, a community poll, to ask people to vote on this, to see like how they feel about it. And I framed it as like, I wanted to get the opinion both from people who have played a lot of arbitrations and people who haven't, to see how they feel about this. And now I was actually a bit interested by the results. because it's kind of split down the middle, where like 50% of everyone thinks this is like a positive change, and like a 50% think it's like a negative change. Veering a bit more on the positive side. What is it like? It's like 56-44, something like that in the votes. I was a bit surprised by that. I thought the reactions would be more negative. So I guess other people don't despise Arby's just as much as I do. Alright, so I guess like everything is about outlook. You choose what outlook you have in a certain situation. So when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So I guess I just gotta get into arbitrations now, right? Now let's do it. Let's do it. Now here comes probably, I don't know, 1 or 2 people. They think I'm too positive when it comes to this game. So I get called stuff like a shill. A shill for the company. No. I wish they were paying me. But I'm gonna explain like the difference to you. If I was a shill, I would suddenly start talking as if I like this change. And like, no, this is actually good. I like this. This is actually what they should have been doing all along. Like, I'm not happy about this change. And I'm not gonna say that it is a positive change because I don't think it is. But I can choose my outlook. I can choose if I want to be negative about it and be complaining about it and be all pissy and shit. Or I can roll with it. I can roll with it and be like, alright, let's take a negative and turn it into a positive. So, I am not playing a lot of arbitrations as it is. I have played enough arbitrations to farm for certain things, and the rest I've skipped. So there's quite a lot of stuff in the arbitration store that I still haven't bought. And maybe it's time for me to experience more of this game mode and get more acquainted with it. Maybe I can even turn that into content. What do you say, people? Comment section. Would you be interested in sort of like a new updated take on like how to play arbitrations in 2021? Cause I'm guessing that since it's kind of an old game mode, most of the guides that are out there are probably going to be fairly old. And probably a lot has happened since those guides were put out. Most specifically, the goddamn helmet system, which I am very well acquainted with. So maybe I'll be able to figure out, you know, some new sort of builds that could be like really, really good in arbitrations that people really don't sort of know about yet. And maybe I can make some new frames viable for arbitration and what you need to run that mission that there aren't any sort of guides for yet. Is that something people would be interested in? Let me know in the comment section. Do you want to see me make how-to arbitrations in 2021 with different Warframes and trying to figure out ways of making like new Warframes work in arbitration that we probably haven't, like that differs from what the established meta is, because there is an established meta. There is an established meta for like what you are supposed to bring to Arby's. And I will study that meta and I will get better at it, but I will also try to improve on it. Let's dive right in, shall we? Let's do a little one. Let's do a little one. And let's start out by taking the approach of just looking at what the bonus is. Normally when you play arbitrations, you don't care about the bonus. Now it said Lavos gets a hefty bonus. So let's roll with that, shall we? Let's use Lavos. Could be cool. And I'm not going to use the Zug or the Zug Prime, even though you get like a bonus for that. But normally, people just pick the meta. They pick the stuff that they're supposed to pick for running RBs. And if it happens to give a bonus to something that you are playing anyway, then you do that. But you don't go out of your way to pick the stuff that gives you a bonus in arbitrations. But let's do that now and see, like, let's just take my Lavos. My Lavos build. It's no helmet build or anything, it's just Lavos. Let's run this here. Survival mission. Infestation. Let's see what we can make happen. Man, I haven't played Lavos in like a couple of months. So the first thing that's gonna happen when we start playing this is I have to remember how you play Lavos. Alright. We can do that. He's a tank. Lavos could actually be pretty decent in RBs because he's a goddamn tank. Now, first up, if you have platinum to spare, because of the dismal drop rate on Vitus Essence, I'm gonna recommend that before you run your Arbies, you should probably... Oh, come on. You should probably get a resource booster. You should probably get a resource drop chance booster. You should probably hang out in a relay for an hour or two to make sure that you get a blessing from someone. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna do that right away. Resource drop chance booster, here. Let's get that. 3 days. Okay, bam. Because I'm gonna dive in. I'm gonna dive in, and I'm gonna do these goddamn arbitrations. Okay? We're doing it. Watch me, I'm gonna become a master of arbitrations. I'm gonna be so good at arbitrations, you're gonna be like, damn, that guy's good at arbitrations. And now I'm gonna teach you how to do it. That being said, because you made DE instate this change, I am going to find you. I'm going to hunt you down. I'm gonna find you. And I am going to download your internet browsing history, and I'm gonna post it publicly in your school. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna further increase my resource drop chance blessing here. There. Boom. So if I'm gonna play arbitrations, I'm gonna get my Vitus Essence, okay? I bought the latest Prime Access, so I already have a resource booster. Alright, we got kicked out of the last one. Let's try it again. Boom, Lavos. I get plus 300% power strength on Lavos. I'm gonna jump in. And let's see how far I can take this. And let's see let's do a little experiment here. With a resource booster, with a resource drop chance booster, and with a resource drop chance blessing. How much Vitus Essence am I gonna be able to collect? Here we go.
Distract the infested while a lone Tenno operative hunts for supplies.
Alright, gotta remember Lavos. Lavos elements, what is it? 2 and 4. Which one is toxin? It's 1 and 2, that's viral, right? Yeah, 1 and 2, that's viral. What are you doing there, Necros? See this? See this guy? See this champion? Necros. He wants them extra drops. He knows how to do this. Alright. So, it's gonna be fine for a while. It's gonna be pretty low level stuff for a while. And my Excelper is gonna be able to shred this pretty easily. Oh, look at that! Already a Vitus Essence. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So that's 2 for me, because I got the resource booster. And see this arbitration shield drone? That's what you gotta kill to get the Vitus Essence. That's what can drop the Vitus Essence. And you have to kill them, because these arbitration drones make everything around them invulnerable. So, precision weapons like sniper rifles, stuff like that, that goes out the window. If you want to play arbitrations, what you want is big AoE weapons. Stuff that do big explosions. Because you want to be able to detonate stuff like mid-air. Alright. And you want to stay in. You want to stay in as long as you can. And you want to not die. That's basically it. So let's see if you can remember how to Lavos. How do you Lavos? You do the... Yeah, you do the Vile Rush, I remember that. You infuse. Let's see, you chuck that one, but you gotta put status effects on people first, so I should probably use the Kuva Nucor for that, or something. And you gotta find enemies to kill, to use this number 3. To reduce cooldowns. Gotcha. Yeah. I just gotta get back into the rhythm of Lavos. And for now, enemies are gonna be killed so fast that I'm probably not gonna be able to use my abilities all that much right now, because a lot of them just require hitting a lot of enemies. So I'm just gonna run with my weapons for a couple of minutes. And as you can see here, people have put out waypoints. That is because we have a Necros here who is desecrating corpses and getting us more drops, which is nice. And that requires everyone to be in the same spot to make sure that we get the enemy spawns nice and clumped together. Look at that, someone's running a goddamn Nautilus. Look at that, is beautiful. That best companion, people. That Nautilus is gonna be shredding people. If you don't have a Nautilus yet, go get one. It is a Sentinel, but what if Sentinels could kill things, right? That's what the Nautilus is. It just shreds. It's beautiful. Like that. Also has the bonus that it groups enemies together. It's also kind of nice. Now, let me know in the comment section if you see any arbitration shield runes. Oh, I'm supposed to kill people with electricity damage, huh? That's a daily. Well, in that case, I'm gonna infuse with 3, which is electricity. And then I'm gonna whip it! That works. Alright, so I'll just infuse all of my abilities with electricity damage. Does that work for this? Let's see. Yep, works. Nice. I'm gonna get my electricity kills. That's fine. Vitus Essence! So yeah, as you can see, I'm getting a juicy amount of Vitus Essence here. But I do want to remind people that I have a resource booster, I have a resource drop chance booster, and I also have a resource drop chance blessing. If you do not have any of these things, if you're just running without any boosters at all, RBs can be a bit of a slog, and you can go like a long time without really getting a whole lot of Vitus Essence. Let's see what we're up to now. 6. We got 6 Vitus Essence. So we're just gonna cut a bit here. And we're gonna sort of like cut back in when we're a bit deeper in the mission. And I'm actually forced to start like using Lavos' abilities and actually have to, you know, pay attention to what I'm doing to stay alive. Let's do that right about here. Oh yeah, good to know for people. You do get a ton of endo for playing RBs. A ton of endo. And a bunch of like Ayatan sculptures and stuff. So that can be pretty good because people have been saying that like when these new Galvanized Mods drop, we gotta upgrade all of them. And they got a big old drain on them. So we're gonna need a lot of endo. So fortunately for that end, playing Arbitrations is in fact going to give you a million, billion, gazillion endo. So if you start doing it already, you're gonna prepare yourself quite well for, you know, when the mods drop. Alright, just so people understand what's happening here, because this is how arbitrations work, for those who don't know. You don't have normal revives in arbitration. So when you die, you have to be revived by your teammates. So it works like the index. You have to pick up these little tokens that drop from arbitration drones that debuff you. And then you have to collect a bunch of them. And this is the totem where your friend is. And once you have collected enough of these debuff tokens, you can walk over to where your friend is and you can revive him. Just so you know. Just so you know. If at some point, like, it becomes too hard, too untenable, because, you know, there's just too much going on, and, like, just reviving fallen teammates is just simply, like, not a viable option. Eventually you'll reach the point where you just have to kind of leave them, let them be dead, you know, because you won't be able to revive them, and try to push on as long as you can, but eventually just sort of like be forced to extract. So like someone can be dead and they're like just death totem can stay on the floor, and that's fine. they're still gonna be able to get all of the mission rewards if you manage to extract. So just, you know, something to keep in mind so you understand what you're supposed to be doing in these missions. So let's check where we're at now. We had a really good start. Now we're 26 minutes in and we have 18 Vitus Essence. Which is neat. But, you know, just so that people are aware, I have to remind you again that I am in fact running with both a resource booster, a resource drop chance booster, and a resource drop chance blessing. So I am finding these at a way faster rate than I otherwise would have. Without the resource booster, it would be 9 instead of 18. And without a these multiple drop chance boosters, it would probably be less than 9. It could be 3, 4, something like that. Is not like an unreasonable guess. That's probably somewhere along the lines of where it would be. Ah, nice, got some more. It's down there. Whee. Got it. And then the question, you know, pops up of just how pricey are these mods gonna be? We don't know that yet. There's only speculation. But if you look at like other stuff that exists in the arbitration store, you're supposed to grind it for a while. You're supposed to grind Arbies for a while to collect stuff. Don't expect to run like one arbitration and that's gonna be enough to give you a galvanized mod. That's most likely not gonna be the case. The only question is like how like sort of miserable is the grind gonna be? I hope, I personally hope, you know, not that miserable. I hope they're gonna put it at a reasonable rate. Would love to see something like 20 Vitus Essence for a galvanized mod. I would love to see it somewhere around there. What I'm dreading and fearing is that it might be something like between 50 and 100. Right? 50 Vitus Essence for one galvanized mod would suck. 100 would really suck. 75, oof. I don't know. I hope they make it reasonable. And the reason why is because now it's been split up. You still get the new arcanes from Steel Path. You collect them from Acolytes. So you still have to farm Steel Path. It's just that now you have to also farm Arbies. And that's gonna take it. That's gonna take some time. It's gonna be quite time consuming now to get everything. So I'm hoping that they put the actual cost for the new galvanized mods at a fairly low level, so you don't have to like just grind this out for months to get everything. Because hey man, I'm a content creator. I wanna be able to make content as soon as it comes out, because you know that's what people are expecting from me. They want the news, they want the scoop. So I need to have it. I need to have it quickly. So I'm gonna play this in my off time now. I'm just gonna be farming Arbies every goddamn day. Because now I have to. Whee! Now I have to. So I'm gonna be prepared when the new update drops. I'm gonna have my Vitus Essence ready and waiting for... I'm just gonna clean out the shop. Hopefully. Man, we have no idea. We don't even know when this update is gonna drop. We've only had a dev workshop yet, so it's still in the planning stages. We don't even know yet if this weapon rebalancing and all of this, we don't even know if it's gonna happen like before or after TennoCon. We don't have that information yet. Whee! So potentially, you've got a lot of time to farm this out. Ooh, nice. Forgot about the Nightwave. Alright, so that was an hour. Oh no, I forgot to flip my syndicates. Oh man. Man, my syndicates are gonna be so angry with me. Alright. So, let's do like a review here. What did we get for 1 hour of arbitrations? With a resource booster, a resource drop chance booster, and a resource drop chance blessing. So we got 5 Ayatan sculptures, which is very nice. 2 arcanes, 1 more arcane tanker. I'm still farming for arcane tanker, so that's, you know, 6,400 endo. And some neat mods, I guess. 65 Vitus Essence. And, you know, a bunch of other stuff. Look at this. Yeah. But I just want you to understand, though, that when I say 65 Vitus Essence, with my boosters that I have equipped now, I am earning Vitus Essence at about 5 times the rate you normally would. It's double from the resource booster, so that's 2 instead of 1. And then it's double drop chance, so that's 4 instead of 2, and that's another 25% from the blessing, which is 5 instead of 4. So with all of these boosters, I'm getting 5 Vitus Essence at the time it would normally take to get 1. So normally, running an arbitration for about an hour would net you somewhere around 10 to 15 Vitus Essence, something like that, in a 4-man squad, and everyone's being efficient. So with that in mind, that's why I'm saying, like, just if we look at like the pricing for this, say, so that's like what, around 3 or 4 hours of playing to get 50 Vitus Essence without any boosters. So if that's where like the price point would be for 1 Galvanized mod, that means you'd have to play arbitrations for, I don't know, man, 40 hours? 50 hours? Something like that if you want all of them. That's significant. So I'm hoping it's lower than that. I'm dreading, like, just having 50 Vitus Essence per mod. That would feel sort of suffocating in a way. But it could be. It could be. We don't know that yet. So if you want to just, you know, cover your bases, then you want to start doing your Arbies right away and just start farming up them Vitus Essences. So if we look at other stuff in the arbitration store, these sort of like rifle mods that exist already, they're at like 20 Vitus Essence, 30 Vitus Essence, 20 Vitus Essence, 30. So it's not, if that's where it is, but like these galvanized mods are supposed to be like a level higher than these, so it could be higher. It could be like 40, something like that. Could be. I hope it ain't. But we'll find out. Alright, so that's our first peek into what is to come, which is arbitrations. Arbitrations is what is to come in the near future for us. For me specifically, if I want all of these new mods and be able to, you know, explore them and theory craft and all of that, like immediately when the update comes out, which is obviously what I want. So I will accept these sour grapes and I will turn it into wine. Not the kind of wine you get from other content creators, but the good kind. So with that, I will just simply say that I will see you again tomorrow for something completely different.